first one we're going to go into is FashionGo.net. FashionGo is located in California, and it is a great place to buy clothes and jewelry, accessories, hats, stuff like that. If you ever go down to FashionGo, I do have a section down below, and I tell you what areas are the best to shop in, and also make sure to eat at the taco trucks. Oh, they're so good. Okay, so here we go. Now I'm going to show you how my girls used FashionGo to test their product. So what they did, they saw the trending item on FashionGo, right? This is the same thing I teach you everywhere. Find the trending item, order a sample, submit the product. Now they didn't actually do it to a deal site, they did it to a blogger. So if the deal sites aren't working for you, try bloggers. They pre-sold the products, they ordered the products, and then they shipped the customers as soon as they possibly could. Pretty easy, right? Just find the trending, order sample, submit, pre-sale, order, ship. Okay, now when you do this, if you look to the right, you can see that they got, you can see the scarves right there. They saw this was a trending item, and I'm actually going to take you right into my FashionGo account and show you how to look for trending items. And then I am showing you a screenshot of the order that they placed. So when you go into FashionGo, you're going to have minimum orders, and this particular company said that you had to order at least $200 worth. Now, FashionGo has gotten a little bit more competitive, and so the prices come down. A lot of them are $50 to $100 versus a $200 minimum order, which is fabulous. It's so good, right? Okay, then what they did is they ordered some of the colors they thought would be good. They knew that the chevron infinity scarf was trending, so they ordered coral, gray, mint, black, and a khaki. And you can see they're like, I don't know if khaki will sell very well, but you guys, they wanted to try it. They wanted to give a few options. So this is what they did. They bought the samples. They took pictures because the pictures were they didn't have any lifestyle pictures, so they took pictures of themselves. Then they went and pre-sold to their customers. And then as soon as they got their order, as soon as the orders came in, then they placed their order, and then they shipped out to their customers super fast. You guys, they proved that they will sell. They proved it first, and then they actually did it a couple times that way, and then they ordered the scarves from China for 57 cents. And they used manufacturers that are found in the Little Black Book of Manufacturers. So you can see here they paid $3 a scarf over in the unit price on the right, which is a lot higher than they can get from China, right? But they needed to test the product. And so they proved that it would work, and then they ordered for 57 cents. So their margins went up drastically, but they had to prove that it would work first. Okay, so what I'm going to do is what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take you into my FashionGo account, and I'm going to show you what it looks like in there. So after you've applied, then you get into FashionGo, and it's .net, it's not .com, it's .net. Then you're going to come over here to Best of Best and click on it. These are the products that are trending on FashionGo currently. These are the ones that are selling. And you know what? I was just in here 10 minutes ago, and it changed. You guys, it's constantly changing. It's constantly giving you new ideas, constantly telling you what's trending. So if you're like, oh my gosh, everybody's looking at this, they're not. Because it just changes all the time, which there's always new trending items. So what I do is I come up here and I price low to high. And the first few are always like underwear. So if you want to sell underwear, go for it. But if you don't, just scroll down a little bit further, and you're going to see some of the lowest priced items. Now, why I say look for the lower priced item is because you're on a deal site, right? People are looking for deals. They're not going to spend $80 on clothes from a deal site. They want a deal. So if we scroll down, and look at like this one right here, or this Miss Circle for $50, you guys are gonna have to be pricing that like this one for around 65 to 70. dill site shoppers don't want to pay that much on a product that they don't quite know about, right? They want less of a risk. So I would stick between I don't know, $15 and under. Every once in a while you can get away with I don't know, maybe like a jacket right here, $18.75. That would demand a higher price. Or like this embroidery stuff is super popular right now. That could probably demand a higher price, but even at that, you're gonna probably have to sell this thing for about $45 just to be able to cover your costs and the dill site fees and stuff like that. So honestly, I would scroll up, look for a little bit cheaper items. I did see, let's see, like this right here is $5.50. You go in here and then you look to see what it's made out of. If it's 100% rayon, you guys don't buy rayon. 100% rayon will shrink and will give you really bad customer reviews. Make sure it's a mix. So this one's poly with spandex. That would be good. Come up here and see their minimum order. You need to order $100 worth, and they have them in packs of 2, 2, and 2. So 2 small, 2 medium, and 2 large. So one pack you would actually be getting 6 items, and that's $33. And then you could order another one if you want to have a couple colors on hand. And then what I would do is I would look through some of their other items that they have. So you can have a couple different things that you could submit to the dill sites, right? Maybe this one's only $5.75. Click into it, and then, you know, same polyester spandex type stuff. So you can click it, get a couple items to be able to run a couple different sites with your minimum order. Now, here's his phone number, so you can call and find out the quantity on how many they have. You can read reviews if you want to. Yeah, so like this one, it's $5.75. You could list it for $19.99 or $14.95 and make some pretty good money off that. Now there's another one that I wanted to show you, and it is called Zanana, and they actually had a product in here the other day. We'll see if we can find it. But I've worked with Zanana for a while, and I've been super happy with Zanana. Now, I do know that their sizing runs a little bit smaller, and so I always, like when I put in my sizing, I'm very specific and say the small is a 0 to a 2, and the 2 is, the small is, the medium is 4, the large is a 6, and the extra large is an 8. They just run a little bit smaller, and I actually haven't ordered from them in about a year, so they might have changed their sizing, so I always recommend getting a sample. And what they had the other day was trending, and it was a dress, and we'll see if I can find it real quick. It was $5. Oh, it's a little bit, it was this one right here. $5, you guys. This was trending the other day, and which is awesome, right? $5. I saw them sold on Pick Your Plum for $19.99. Talk about awesome margins right there. Okay, now one thing that you do have to notice is they're out of a few colors, but look, they're restocking it. So try and get a deal on July 8th or 9th when they have a full stock in, so you can sell as many as possible, right? Like restocking in August. Find out when their shipment comes in and then schedule a sell right after. And then this one, polyester, rayon, and spandex, you know it's good. Yeah. Oh, and another thing that I like about Zanana is 1 small, 2 medium, 2 large, and 1 extra large. Now, you're going to find that different dill sites demand different sizes. With Pick Your Plum, I'll just tell you right now that the large and extra large are our best sellers, and we're always left with smalls. So I like Zanana because it gives us half the amount of smalls, because usually half the amount of smalls sell on Pick Your Plum. It's just what it is. I've also targeted teens for the smalls to be able to help get rid of some of my smalls. They fit my 12 to, I have the 13-year-old, and a 16-year-old, and they fit them great. So I'll also target and market it towards a teenager versus an adult, and that really works too. So Zenana is one of the companies that I work with, and in the Little Black Book of Manufacturers, you will find more companies that I recommend. So there's FashionGo. They ship from California. They let you know. They're really good to work with, but just make sure you're just call them and find out the information. Get a sample. There's one company called Hearts and Hips. Love their products, love their pricing, but you guys, they run so tiny. Like the large fit probably a 4 to 6, size 4 to 6. So if you're selling a large, you've got to be able to size that correctly so your customers don't get mad. That's why you need to order them, try them on, compare, and see what works. So there's FashionGo. Check out the best of the best. They've got specials in today's deal, but usually today's deals, they don't have a lot of stock. And that one hasn't been a proven model, but it's the best of the best that have done awesome for me. So FashionGo,